Hello everyone, welcome to another video with me, Winner Android, picking out where we left off last time, where I basically just took over the entirety of the Middle East and all the lands I have over here in Africa, along with land over here in Italy, with only slight expansions over here in the Balkans, considering I basically only had this stuff at the beginning of the previous episode. But yeah, this episode, considering how much progress I made in the last one, I am definitely, without question, taking over the rest of the world in this episode at this point. So yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get straight to fighting some wars. And taking over some of these smaller countries, I guess, that I don't think are going to ever be in a coalition. So starting off with that one there, and I guess that's a country there too. I'll just do down there as well, just to make sure my aggressive expansion goes over 100, I think. There we go. That's all three of them dealt with. And that apparently goes in text enough to get my aggressive expansion over 100. Damn it. Oh well. Okay. So, in that case, what country do I go after? I guess I can go after Tuscany over here. Why not? There we go. Good. So that is my aggressive expansion over 100. So now hopefully, yep, there we go. There's the coalition. British Raj leading gets because they're apparently now the second strongest country in the world, right? Okay. So yeah, basically all of Europe is at war with me as expected. Good amount of countries in Africa at war with me. I'll probably be wiping a few of them out, I think. Don't think I'm really going to do a lot of expansion over here in Europe. I'll probably take Corsica there, I imagine. And maybe a bit more of Italy right here off of Austria. Not entirely sure. I think my main focus is going to be Africa. And maybe slight expansions over here against the British Raj. Troops got over half of India under their control at this point. There we go. I think that was everything that they controlled. Actually, wait, no. British Raj probably has a few islands out in the Pacific. Yeah. But my army should be going on the offensive against the other countries soon at this point. Which I think they may have already started. Yep, definitely. Good. Very nice. Most all France has been occupied. Damn. How many armies that's currently out? Okay, down here in Africa. Sure. Alright. Okay, they have finished all of that. Now they just need to finish this up, and they'll have all of Africa done. And they're now finishing off Europe. All of Russia has basically been occupied. Jesus Christ. And China's basically fallen as well completely. Okay. I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and end this at this point, considering, yeah, everything's basically been occupied at this point here. So, there we go. Alright, there we go. So, that's basically everything here. Just pushing down that much over here in Africa, wiping out a few countries on here, taking all of that land off of Spain, taking a bit of northern Italy up there, slightly pushing forward my border over here against the Austrian Empire there, and kind of doing the same against the British Raj and Russia over here as well. So, yeah, that's the extent of that peace deal. For the next coalition, I will definitely be wiping out a few of these countries here in Africa, I think, at the very least. Because I kind of want to get to the point where I am crossing over into the Americas so I can take over Brazil and stuff. So I can then start working on taking over New Grandia. So, with all that there done, I now am going to need to fight another war so I can get the aggressive expansion back over 100 again. So I guess the countries I'll be fighting are going to be these ones over here in Africa. So I can go ahead and just wipe a few of them out completely. Yeah. Yeah, apparently yeah, that one isn't out. Like, whatever. Honestly, I think I'll just ignore them for now. And just go after some of these other smaller ones as well. I'll get the aggressive expansion back up again. So, go after you. You are a vassal of Britain. I can go after you. Good. There we go. And there's coalition. Gambia's leader of it. Okay, sure. So this time the entirety of Europe is actually at war with me. I did take this land up here, but forgot to sell that to Denmark like I was wanting, like I was going to, but whatever, I guess. So, wipe out the countries up here. Try and make it so I can get these countries to go toward me soon. Wipe out all of them, I think. Sure. Maybe take more land off of Russia over here. Push further into the British Raj. Maybe. Well, yeah, let's get this thing going and see how this goes. Gambia just took all that land off of Spain. A coalition was formed against Spain. No? No, okay. Sure. Gambia won a war against Spain, got all that land off of them that they had in Africa. British Raj apparently also has Portugal under their control for some reason. Weird. Okay, my armies have got most of Europe under their control, I guess. That's good. Good chunk of Africa over there as well. And Asia. Very nice. That is all of Africa done. Come on. Troops, finish this up, please. Alright, I think I'll just let that be the ends there since there's so little left at this point. Okay, got it. And this country got taken over. Wiped off the map there as well. Great. Well, at least I know why I'm going to be getting my gross expansion back over 100 again this time, because I need to deal with that. Okay, so I'm doing quite a bit here, that's for sure. Getting all that land over there in Africa, mostly just because Gambia went and took all that land off of Spain. So, gotta go through and clean up a bunch of other stuff that I wasn't intending to do yet. Also, kind of just going through here just to clean out all the smaller Germanic states that I can currently. So I can just sell those over to Prussia or something, I guess, afterwards. But, yeah. That's basically everything. Pushing up into Russia there. Went up to that river along there when it comes to the British Raj this time. But, yeah. That's everything for this one here, so there we go. Now, I will quickly go and sell this land over here that I won't be selling. Alright, so, with all that done, I guess I'm pretty much done here with a lot of this. But I think, currently, I will actually see about recruiting a larger army right now, because honestly I don't exactly like how long those two coalitions took to finish, so yeah. I'm definitely going to be have to fight over here in the Americas now as well, because I got this stuff over here as well, in the Caribbean and everything, so going to be fighting New Grandy in the next coalition without question. They're probably going to be the leader of it, even. So I'm going to have to be able to deal with that along with all these other countries. So yeah, probably going to need to have more troops. So probably also need to improve my economy a bit, so I can actually afford that, considering the upkeep for that military is kind of just skyrocketing when it comes to recruiting anything more currency, I think. So, yeah, try and get all that done right now. Alright, so I doubled the size of my army and now have 100 armies in total here. So, yeah, I should have no problems when it comes to finishing things off this point finally. So, let's go ahead get started on taking out all these countries over here in Africa. Why are you a vassal of the British Raj? Whatever. Okay. It's worth all of those countries, plus that one, apparently. Okay. I'm not going to be bothering with British Raj over there. I'm only interested in this land over here in Africa currently. With these wars at the very least. But that apparently did not get my gross expansion over 100. Taking over all of them. Sure. Then I'll take over another 2 countries. Which still isn't enough. Alright. So, I guess I can go ahead and deal with them then. Get Madagascar under my control. And that definitely beats the gross expansion over 100. Good. Finally. There we go. Good. So now I should hopefully get all those countries. Okay, not all of them. Oh well. But yeah. All but one of them is in the coalition. That's good enough, I guess. Okay. Nice. Okay. British Raj is getting taken over by the Philippines. Okay. The Philippines just took all that land off the British Raj. Alright. Sure. Almost got all their land under my control. Not much left in North America or South America at this point. That's good. Apparently also towards the United States, apparently. Weird. Just a little bit down there. Deal with, and then it... Yeah, and that's it. Just need to take this last little bit of lands that New Grande has down here. And they'll have that done. There we go. Good. And that's the end of the United States. So that is everything, and America is completely done. Nice. Alright, when in the world did Denmark get taken over by Hanover? What the fuck? When the hell did that happen? But, yeah. That's the end. Good. Okay. Nice. So I'm just going to take everything in Africa there, without question this time. And I'm going to take some of this stuff in South America. Take over Haiti there. Good. And now I guess I'll see about continuing to take over other parts of the world. Okay, so there we go. Taking that stuff in South America, all of Haiti over there. Taking land off of Spain and getting Portugal off the British Raj. Taking quite a bit off of Austria this time. Basically getting all of Hungary there, basically. Taking the rest of that area as well. And yeah, that's basically it. Also going to wipe out Korea over there and sell that land to the Chinese. Just to clean up those borders. Alright, so I'll now take over this country here so I can get all of Africa fully under my control. And there we go. That technically already put my gross expansion over 100. Great. But I don't think that's actually going to start a coalition, because every single country in the world basically has a peace treaty with me currently. And from what I can tell, I am correct about that, considering it still hasn't happened yet. So, yeah. I'll continue things here right quick and go after Brazil and Uruguay. Take over both of them, and I guess I'll be taking a little bit more off of New Grandia as well. Why not? Oh, there we go. Philippines formed a coalition against me, huh? Okay. Damn. I'm actually at war with the entire world at this point. Just minus Australia, New Zealand, and some of the Pacific Islands. And Russia's colony in Alaska. Huh. Damn. Well, I guess considering I'm at war with the Philippines, yeah, I think I'll just take over the British Raj completely. I think I'll do that. Take over the British Raj completely in this coalition. So I can also grab this land that the Philippines got off of them. Start trying to quickly wrap things up, I think. Okay, doing pretty well over here. Very nice. I think I may see about doing something over here to clean up these borders possibly as well. Might be doing that. Okay, the entirety of Europe has already been occupied. And Asia. Jesus. I actually completely finished this already. Damn. That was quick. So, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and end this then. Take all the lands that they got over here. Alright, so taking a lot of land off New Grandia, to be honest, over here. But I think that'll be good for me there. So, yeah. Next up, this peace treaty with a coalition. Which I will go and do this and take all of British Raj. Alright, so there we go. Not really doing a lot in Europe, but I am going to wipe out Spain completely. Getting all that stuff over here, of course, in Asia. And then when it comes to getting borders cleaned up over here in the Americas, yeah. Taking all that lands there basically just so I can sell it back to the United States. And I'm taking out British Columbia so I can sell to Nova Scotia there, just so there's one less country up there in North America to deal with. So, yeah, there we go. Now, I gotta go through and sell all that land. Alright, so, there we go. That's basically all the lands that I actually took in that coalition right there. Good. That's what the United States now looks like over here, I guess. Great. So, yeah, I think I'm going to be keeping Scotland over here just because Spain controlled it for so fucking long, basically. So I'm just going to keep it, plus kind of keeps me in over here. Makes sure I have an excuse to go after Denmark eventually, I guess. And take all that land off them. My gross expansion parency over 100 already. Makes sense, I guess, considering I fought 2 wars there, technically. So, yeah. Just gotta wait for them to go to war with me again. If they don't, for whatever reason, form a coalition against me once their peace treaties are over, I'll kinda just start provoking them by taking over these small islands nations that still haven't been taken over. Alright, looks like they're not going to be forming a coalition for some reason, so let's go ahead and just do this then. Falkland Islands, first up on the list. And there we go. Russia's coalition leader. Got it. Okay then. And I'm apparently going to have to go to war with them manually at some point, because it doesn't look like they're ever going to join in on one of these coalitions. Okay, all that's been occupied over there. That's good. Honestly, I'm not sure. What do I do? What do I do when it comes to peace deal this time over here in Europe? Might just take over Austria. Wipe them off the map this time. Just don't think I want to do too much just yet over here. maybe take some land off of France as well. I'm kind of currently thinking try and get this series done with another 2 or possibly 3 coalitions. Okay, all that's been occupied, good. And that's the last of it. There we go, good. Take the Falklands down there. Don't think there's really anything else. I think I'll take a little bit more land off of Britain. And take Ireland as well, because just why not, I guess. Now, for this one. Okay, so, yeah. As I was kind of thinking, go here to taking over Austria completely. Good chunk of land off of France, I guess, there. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing over there, taking over the Philippines, and besides that, I'm just going to wipe out New Ground completely, considering I didn't want to exactly be taking over their core of their country and everything, considering this is their capital over here. I didn't want to be doing that before taking all this, but that would be kind of annoying trying to make things look good if I just take all that without taking that, so just take that all over. Don't really care. Next coalition, I guess I'll just finish off North America completely, I guess. Why not? And that coalition, I'll probably take Southeast Asia over here as well off of China. Maybe get more of this land as well. Yeah. But that's that for this coalition here, yes. Okay, so once again, I'm going to need to wait for all those peace treaties to end. Great. Honestly, not sure why my aggressive expansion is actually over 100 still, considering I only fought the one war there. But whatever, I guess. Alright, so now go after the Maldives there, I guess. Take them out. And that should be everything off of them. Actually, apparently they had a single island out over here for some reason. Weird. Whatever. There we go. I think I'll also go and take over Fiji. Try and get all these islands out here in the Pacific under my control. And I'll also finish off Micronesia over here with our single province. Actually, 3 provinces, apparently. There's coalition. Russia leading it once again. Okay, got it. And they are actually at war with me this time. Nice. Good. Very good. Guess I'll go ahead and just finish off Micronesia completely here. There we go. Ends that war. Now, I control every single one of these islands, and I'm currently at war with the Kingdom of Hawaii, which means I'll be able to get the rest of that as well. Good. Very good. Okay. So yeah, 2 coalitions. This one and then one more after that, I think, is all I got left. Only 20 countries left in the world at this point, apparently. Damn. Okay. Now you just need to finish this stuff off over here. There you go, good job. Now for Australia. Honestly, I'm kind of amazed that Britain managed to completely lose Australia over here to one of the natives in New Zealand. I guess that's what happens when you have multiple vassals controlling a small area. These vassals slowly get picked apart like that. But I think that's the end of that one. And yeah, I'll go ahead and finish off North America completely. Okay, so decided to get more land, taking more off of France, Russia, and China over there. So, yeah, there we go. That's done. One more coalition and I'm finished with this. My aggressive expansion currency is under 100. But it's not going to be for very long, because I am going to go ahead and now take over Denmark and annex them finally. Now that I have this land over here. There we go. Good. Now, I did put my gross expansion over 100, but meh, whatever, I guess. Let's see. Guess I'll have to wait for the peace trees to end once more. And once that's done, I can see about getting the final coalition to start. And there's currently only 12 countries remaining in total. Okay, Gambia apparently managed to survive with a single province over here, annoyingly. Damn it. Oh well, guess I'll quickly go around and finish off all of these islands nations that Britain has as colonies. There. And so there we go. Good. Now there's only 9 countries remaining in the world. Very good. Okay, peace treaties ended. Will any of them go to war with me? Doesn't look like it, so I will go to war with Russia. Now, Russia and Britain are apparently at war with each other now. And Russia's the aggressor. Okay. There we go. Russia's the aggressor, but Britain's actually winning, apparently. Damn. Oh, that's probably why Britain's winning. We got the Chinese as an ally over there. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense then. But, yeah, they aren't forming a coalition. So, goodbye Belgium. No, it's actually the Chinese that went to war with Russia. Holy fucking shit. Okay, that is a massive China now. Go to war with France. Goodbye to you. There's only 3 other countries left for me to take over, so honestly at this point, I'm just going to go to war with them manually. Because I don't actually think it's possible for them to form a coalition because there's so few countries left at this point. So yeah, just go to war with them manually. And that's Britain gone. And that's Russia gone. Go ahead and end this war against Russia. Actually, wait. Do I have this stuff? No, I do not. Okay. Now, China's gonna fall very quickly. There we go. That is everything occupied. And there we go. That is done. And no other countries remaining in the world. So, yeah, there we go, I guess. Got all that finished. So, yeah, gotta figure out what I'm doing for the next series at this point now. Great. So, I think it's probably another one in Europe, because I think the previous one I did was forming the Maratha Empire over in India, so should be doing another one in Europe again, so I can get through all of them as quickly as possible. But yeah, that's there, I guess, is the end of this video, so I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.